I want to go home. I'm hungry. Hey guys! So today I'm going to be doing kind of a different video on my channel. This is something that I've never done before, but I see them circulating all over YouTube, and I just want to jump on the bandwagon because I think they're hilarious. And these are like my favorite videos to watch at the moment, and that is a story time video. And in this video I'm going to be telling you about the time that I unfortunately drank too much and had to go to the hospital. So this had to have been my junior year of college. I was up visiting a friend of mine. She went to a university about an hour away from me. There was a football game on Saturday. So I went up Friday and there was a football game on Saturday. What usually happens when I go up there and there was a football game is that there was a tailgate. And my friends are early risers and they like to get up at 5 a.m. and start drinking, and I literally cannot do that. I have never been able to do that. I love my sleep way too much. So I was sleeping on the couch, and all of the friends in the house that I was staying at, they got up at 5 or 6, something like that, and they left to go do whatever they were gonna do, go to some tailgate with like a frat or something like that, I don't know. So I was by myself at the house, and I ended up waking up at, I don't know, 6:45 miraculously, which that never happens. I woke up and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to tailgate too, because I don't know, I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I was like, you've never done it before, so why don't you go? So the reason it was so early that we were tailgating was because it was a noon game. So I got up and I got ready and I walked all the way to the field, because where I was tailgating was all the way by the field. And mind you, I wasn't at the tailgate with the friends that I was staying with. I went to a different tailgate with some of my friends from dance. So, mind you, I'm not in the mood to drink because it's morning and I don't drink in the morning, and I really have no appetite either in the morning, so I don't eat. When I get there, I am looking hit. I'm like this, trying to walk around. One of my friend's dads walked over to me and he was like, hey, how's it going? Just like making small talk, how's your morning, la la la. And then he's like, I have the perfect fix for you to get you out of this funk. Let me fix you a Bloody Mary. And I was like, okay, that sounds good, and then after that I'll have something to eat. So I had my Bloody Mary, I finished the whole thing, and then I literally had, I think, I don't know, like 2 sausage links or something. After that, a lot of my friends started coming, girls that I used to dance with, they started coming to the tailgate, and so I was getting a little bit more woken up and whatnot. After that moment, it was probably after 8 o'clock, I did not stop drinking. It was like shot after shot after shot after shot, and I just remember anytime I turned around, somebody had a shot there for me and I took it, and another shot, I took it, and it wasn't like I was drinking beer and like sipping on a drink. I was just like ripping shots left and right. So just remember, I haven't eaten anything at this point. I'm extremely tired and I am belligerent drunk. So it's getting closer to noon when everybody was going to go to the game. I didn't have a ticket to the game, so my friend and I, which is not the same friend that I stayed with, but a different girl, we decided that we were going to go to lunch and then go take a nap and then get up and get ready and then go back out later at night. Before we left the tailgate to go have lunch and whatnot, we decided to play Slap the Bag. And if you don't know what Slap the Bag is, that is when you take a boxed wine or a wine that comes in a bag, you just start gulping the wine out of the bag until you can't anymore, and you slap it when you're done. So in my drunk state of mind, I am super competitive for whatever reason. I start with the bag and I go, they were counting, and it was probably like, I think it started off at like 15 seconds, and I was like, look at me. Then my other friend that's with me, she goes, oh, I could do more. Literally back and forth until probably a minute each that we were slapping the bag, right? And it was Franzia, which Franzia gets me really drunk. That probably wasn't the best thing to top what I had been drinking all day, ripping shots, and then Franzia, which already gets me drunk on its own. Just to recap, haven't eaten, super tired, super drunk. We are walking to go get lunch and then to go shopping and whatever, and I remember briefly that we stopped at a bathroom. This is what I can remember. We go to the bathroom, I go in the stall, next thing I know, you guys, I get like a tap on the shoulder. Excuse me, are you okay? I am on the floor in the bathroom. My arm is on the toilet and I am like this. I am like, where the hell am I? I'm like, oh my god, I fell asleep in this bathroom. I looked down into the, because it was stalls, and I looked down and my friend's legs are in my stall. She is laying on the ground. These strangers are like excuse me, like, do you need help? What, are you okay? Are you, you know, whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm fine. I just fell asleep. I was so tired, right? But to these strangers, I'm passed out. So what happened was the strangers thought we were unresponsive, called 911, and they go, excuse me, the ambulance is here to get you. And I am like, no, that is not happening. We have got to get out of here. And they would not let us leave. So I did not want to take the breathalyzer that the paramedic was trying to give me. It wasn't a cop or anything, it was a paramedic. He was just trying to do his job. And he wanted both of us to do a breathalyzer. And I'm literally looking at my friend like, no, I'm not doing it. And he's like, you literally have to do it. And I was like, okay. And I put it up to my mouth and I was like, you know how you have to blow on them for a long time? I literally was like I think it would like pull up less percent, or like the numbers would be lower if I barely blew. He's like, literally, you have to blow in this right now. And I was like, okay. I got like scared. So I blew in it. I don't even know what it was. I know that it was super high. I know hers was super high too. So then he's like, you have to come with us. And I'm like, I am not, it's like blurry trying to remember all of this. I know that he walked us to the ambulance and she was being treated because they thought that she had a concussion because I think she hit her head, but she was being treated and I literally was sitting in, like, you know how in the ambulance there's like a passenger seat in the back, there's like the stretcher and then a passenger seat. I hopped right up there and I sat down in that seat and buckled my seatbelt and I was like, okay, they're gonna take me home, it's fine. Whenever I get drunk I try to ask questions so that I seem like I'm sober, but everyone knows I'm not. So I'm trying to ask the paramedic, like, what's this? What is this used for? Where are we going? What road are we on right now? How long have you been a paramedic? Have you been a paramedic for a long time? How long did you go to school for this? What school did you go to? I'm going on and on and on, trying to convince myself and this paramedic that I am not drunk and don't need to be here. And I'm like, she's gonna be okay. She's fine. This is where it gets real blurry, like I don't remember this at all. So they put me in a room. I wasn't with my friend anymore. And on top of all of this, my phone is dead. So I can't even get a hold of the people that I was staying with to tell them that I'm in the hospital. One of the doctors comes in and she's trying to ask me all these questions like, what's your name? Where do you live? She asked me all my questions and I answered them really well, and she literally released me within 20 minutes. It was super fast. I was literally just tired. I kept telling her, I was like, I was just tired. I'm so exhausted. Like I had to get up early, and yes, I was drinking, but like I'm super tired. I'm trying to fall asleep. So she released me right away, and then I was like, two things. I need to find my friend and I need a working phone. What I had to do, because I didn't know anyone's number, I had to call my dad and not alarm him that I'm calling from the hospital. I'm like, I'm fine. I will explain later. Can you give me so-and-so's number? My friend, I'm not gonna say her name. So I call her on the hospital phone and I'm like, hello, I am at this hospital, and she's freaking out. Everyone was freaking out because they did not know where I was for a long time. Then I was talking to my nurse or my doctor or whoever, and I said, where's my friend? I need to see her. She takes me to the scariest room in the hospital. It's like one of those rooms where like the curtain is, and my friend, she ripped back the curtain. She's like, here she is. My friend is like, hello. IVs up her arm. I was like, she had like the gown on and everything. I was like, oh my god, what is happening to you? And she was like, I want to go home, I'm hungry. So I tried asking her doctor. I said, you know, when can I take her out of here? And he was like, I'm so sorry, she has to stay the night. And I was like, no. And I was like, but I'm not staying the night here, so I feel bad, like I'm trying to leave. So I told him to call me when she was released, and I literally was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I have to go home. I can't be here with you. Please call me when you're out. Peace. So then I leave with my friend and she drives me home, and I'm just trying to tell her everything that happened, and my dumbass wanted to go out. I literally got home and I was like, so who's ready to go out? Everyone was like, no, you can go right upstairs and you can go to sleep. Like, yeah, you're probably right. So I like laid in bed and like the whole room is like, and I was just like, what? You know what? What a day this was. What a day. My friend got out of the hospital okay, and we're both okay, and we drove home the next day. So needless to say, I never did that again. I never went to a tailgate again after that, and I never drank that early again. I think it was a combination of me not eating, me getting up early and being tired, and me drinking way too much that just made it like over the top to the hospital. That literally was like the worst day ever. So yeah, I never did that again. But yeah, that was my whole story. It was one of the worst times of my life, but looking back on it now, it's funny. I would not recommend doing this. That was just a really dumb thing that happened to me, a dumb mistake that I did in my life. So don't follow my example. I just thought it would be a funny story to tell. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like me doing videos like this, and just give me a thumbs up and comment down below that you like these kinds of videos. Let me know what other videos you want to see next. And I don't think I have anything else to say, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!